Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's dark outside. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday or not. Decided to try something new. I decided that I'm going to change my alarms to a little after 5 instead of quarter of 5. My brain is like, oh, I have a couple minutes, I'll hit snooze. Well, since Terry's been off this week more, I don't hit snooze, I hit stop, and I just don't wake up. Well, today, I had it at 5:10 instead, and it worked. I mean, yeah, I laid there for like an extra 3 minutes or something, but I got the heck up. I actually woke up. I don't know if this will continue to work, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I actually ordered myself breakfast this morning since I haven't had a breakfast sandwich in, it feels like forever. Terry's going to Sam's Club this afternoon sometime. So, crap, actually I'm going to change, I got to text her and change breakfast sandwiches to breakfast bowls. I don't know, they're just more satisfying. But, so last night I was kind of hinting around, today is a kind of a big day. See it, but if you check out my t-shirt, which Walmart will probably yell at me about, oh well. It is Apple iPhone and watch launch day. Not pre-order, actual release. Funny thing about this whole deal is FedEx literally had a big red note on the pre-order shipments that shipper instructed not to deliver until scheduled delivery day. Normally, we're seeing people get their iOS devices Wednesday, Thursday, when things will come out on Friday. At least not with Verizon. I mean, the only people I've really seen getting them early are Super Saf TV and I Just Seen, some of the bigger YouTubers. And I'm not sure if they ordered directly from Apple, which they probably did, instead of a carrier. It's very possible the carriers were kind of forced by Apple not to let them be delivered early. I even talked to Verizon earlier in the week, and then I said to the girl, I said, that puts a huge burden on, and she didn't know anything about it either. I said, that puts a huge burden on FedEx, A, to get all those pre-orders delivered on the same day, and B, puts a huge burden on Verizon's activation system with all these devices coming. I didn't see what the pre-order sales were, but even, I mean, say it's 100,000, which is probably insanely low. That's probably a lot more than they normally do in a day, and if they're all arriving about the same time. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of both gold 44mm sport band watch and the iPhone XS Gold. Didn't go with the Max. Don't like the size. I like the size of a 5.8-inch screen in the hand. So, and all my cases fitted. I don't need to buy new cases. I'm going to miraculously pull the screen protectors front and back because I have the zags front and back on this thing, and actually pull them off and switch them over to the new device. That'll be fun. Another really weird thing about this was when I did the pre-order, everything's been about, oh, you can get a new iPhone every year. Well, the account was eligible for the yearly upgrade, but I got a note that this would end my new every year. It's not like a half payment you can trade the phone in anymore. I don't understand what the hell. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock this morning. Oh man, DC Rainmaker actually replied me back on Twitter and sent me an unlisted link. I'm waiting for that link to go live before I post the audio test he did. Hopefully that happens today. He actually was apparently on a 17-hour flight. He sent me an unlisted link of the video, so that was really cool of him to do. Sounds like the Hero7's a little bit better in audio, especially with the case. So maybe that will become an option down the road. Obviously test it out when we get it, but seems like it's just a speck louder than the 6 is, because I'm currently upping the audio every clip. I need to still show how I do that on the 6 for anybody interested with Final Cut. Yeah, it might not be the prettiest day in the world to be out for a walk, but we're not supposed to see any rain until later tonight, and then in severe form. The weather that's coming at us is all in red, so that'll be fun. Getting my walk a little bit early because I should be getting my packages when I get back, hopefully. So yesterday when I actually looked at the app and looked at my times, my mile 1 was actually a 15:43, not a 15:48 like it told me. And mile 2 was like a 16:17. So a little, I don't know why it's different, but whew, I'm already hauling ass. My legs have felt a lot better today. Not exactly sure why. It felt like I slept better, obviously, because I slept. But I'm still a little on the tired side. My brain is just going a million miles an hour. So, we'll see what kind of walk we can get in here. Nice temperature for walking. There's no sun. So try to get a good 2 miles in today. Okay, well, according to the readouts, 16:05 mile 1, 16:47 mile 2. However, I did stop and pet a dog. Well, said hi. I didn't really get to pet him. He sniffed me or she sniffed me. But the guy opened the door and he came running right out in the road to me, so I wanted to kind of get off the road. Alright. Good walk, though. Feel invigorated. We're not even going to talk about what time it is right now. FedEx finally just showed up. Been waiting, I don't know, all damn day. And I don't know what's going on here. The phone is currently unpairing Apple Watch. What the Backed up my other one because I actually sold it to a coworker and finally managed to give it to that person. Figured, well, after I found out that it actually does a backup, which was kind of a cool thing. Oh man, what a day. Wait. This is not smart to do. I hope I don't need to be on Wi-Fi for that to work. I have to admit though, size-wise, it doesn't look a whole lot bigger. I did go with the gold version on both phone and the watch. But not having it on for that, like I think 217 is when I finally just said forget it. Found out you can back up the watch by unpairing it properly with the app, and it felt weird not having. I kept looking at my time. It feels a little heavier actually. Slightly bigger, but yet thinner. I don't know. It's nice thing is it is backing up from where I was at all day long. So hopefully all my rings and everything, because I was damn near done with everything today on that watch. But I actually set it up for the backup. So I saw a video on it, which I will try to remember to post in the description. DC Rainmaker did finally release that video that I was talking about, I believe earlier, the audio test of the GoPro Hero 7. I will also attach that one. It does sound quite a bit louder to me. Of course, I'm only using one ear too. I'm not even using stereo when I kind of watch those videos. I guess we're gonna, like I said earlier, we'll find out when we get it and get the chance to test it. But it sounds like it almost sounds a little bit better in its cage when I even on like little sticks. I don't really like carrying it that way, but looking back through my Samsung Health app too yesterday, and boy did that thing hose me over. It counted, I think, 10,000 steps. Didn't even count, I mean, all the Apple programs counted like 27 and 31,000 between the, it's just weird. The Health app counted more than the Fitness app. I'm not sure why, but yeah, that app is not very reliable if you're using it. So my challenge, I am totally in way off pace where I should be in the 16,000s instead of like, you know, top 5,000 or something like that. I I might not have had it open. I don't know if you have to leave it running for it to work or not. I gotta watch that I don't close it out, because I'm a tendency to close all my apps out to kind of save, you know, processing and battery and all that stuff. So I don't know. Might not be the greatest thing. Yep, came up with my watch face and everything. So I don't know if that went out or not, but my rings are there. 84% battery. Shit, that's nice. We are supposed to get some pretty bad storms tonight, and that doesn't look very healthy right now. It's like driving into the end of the world. Oh God, I'm hurting. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Long. I can't say it was a long day in any way. The day went by quick, considering everything that was not going right in my little world of it. But I've gotten to the end, and I can go rest my freaking tired ass legs, because they're hurting right now. They don't normally. Definitely put down some miles today. But what do you want, you little silhouette? Can I have a French fry, please? Maybe. If you're nice to me. You gonna be nice to daddy? Highly likely. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, thumb up if you like today's video, and I know, kind of weird. I'll see you in the morning, and we'll go over things more, maybe. Alright, again. Good night.
Hold me close and catch your breath now, 'cause I feel alive.